Oh, look, it's 12:15. 12:15. I can also say it's a quarter past 12. And I can also say it's 15 past 12. We're going to tell time today. Hello everyone, my name is Ehab and this is English with Ehab. The topic for today is going to be telling time. I always like to do this lesson because I like to let usually beginner students know the different ways of telling time, and they're always usually very interested and curious about telling time. So I'm going to show different ways. There's not that many different ways that we can do it, but there are some ways which we can tell time. So I'm going to go over things that we usually say when we give the time to someone, and then things that maybe we cannot say or we don't usually say. They're grammatically correct, but we're not as common as the other ones. So anyways, let's go ahead and get to the board and take a look at some examples. Okay, on the board right behind me are some times, very, very basic. 12:30 p.m., 1:15 p.m., 2:45 p.m., 12 p.m., 12 a.m. Now, obviously, the easy way to do this is simply just tell the number. When we're talking about p.m. or a.m., that's not important if you are with somebody. So if you are spending some time with somebody and somebody asks you, what time is it? Usually we just give the time. It's 2:45. It's 3 o'clock. We don't need to say p.m. or a.m. because we know. But if you have an important appointment or a meeting, p.m. or a.m. becomes important. We need to know. Usually when we are talking about a.m., a.m. means morning, and it could mean very, very early in the morning. Keep in mind, right after midnight, 12 a.m., that's considered the beginning of the a.m. So it could be very, very early. p.m., most of the time p.m. is in the daytime, in the afternoon, and into the early and late evening. So keep that in mind as we go through these examples. Okay, let's take a look at the first one. 12:30 p.m. Whenever we see 30 for time, usually we say half. So I can say it's 12:30, or you can say it's half past 12. That's another way that you can give somebody the time. Now, if you don't want to say half and you'd rather use the number, that's acceptable as well. It's 30 past 12. Another thing that you can say, if you would like, is you can let the person know that it is 30 or it is half till, until, or to 1 o'clock. So when we use this one, till, until, you have to go to the next time. So if it's 12:30, you go to 1. If it's 2:30, you would go to 3. So these are examples of different ways to tell the time, and they're all acceptable and they all mean the same thing. 1:15 p.m. A lot of times when we see 15, you can say 15 minutes, but you can also say quarter. Now, this is a little tricky because quarter, when we're talking about money, means 25 cents. It's totally different for time. So when we say quarter, we mean 15. So I can say it's a quarter after 1. If you don't want to say a quarter and you'd rather use the number, then you can also say it's 15 after 1. That would be fine. 2:45 p.m. 2:45 p.m. It's a quarter till or until or to 3 o'clock. Now, you can also say it's 15 till, until, or to 3 o'clock. Now, something which is less common, it's 45 after 2. Usually we don't say that. Can you say that? You can if you'd like, it's just not that common. Same thing for this one. It's 45 to 2 o'clock, or it's 45 until 2 o'clock. That's not as common. Usually we stop at 30, half, okay? Anything after half, then usually we just give the time. It's 12:37, it's 12:45. But again, for the 45, it's totally acceptable to say it is a quarter till, and then the next hour, or it's 15 till, and then the next hour. You can also say until, and you can also say to. Another side note, 12 p.m. You can say 12 p.m. You can also say it's noon. 12 a.m. is okay, but you can also say it's midnight. The reason why these are special is because they are considered the middle parts of the day. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to the conclusion. I'm going to put some times in the conclusion, and we're going to see if we can come up with all the ways to tell time. Okay, on the board right behind me are six times that I put up here, and what we are going to try to do is we are going to try to tell time in as many ways as we can from what we have learned. So let's go one by one. Number one, and again, usually the PM and AM doesn't matter except in some instances, and again, it's really important for appointments, maybe flights, when you are leaving, when something starts. But either way, I put them up just in case. Okay, 2:37 p.m. This is only one way to say it. It's 2:37. Could I say it's 23 to 3? You can. 23 to, or until, or till 3. You can say that. Okay? It's just not as common. Okay? Can I say it's 37 after 2? I guess you could say that as well, but it's not that common. Again, if it's not the 30 point or the 15, then we simply just say the number. Now, 4:30 a.m. I can say it's 4:30 a.m., but now, when we have 30, we got more options. It's half past 4. Instead of saying it's half, you can say it's 30 past 4. You can also look to the next time. You can also say it's half or 30 till 5. That's another option that you can use if you'd like. And again, it is more common than the other examples I gave you for the previous one. 5:45 p.m. Again, whenever there's 15, whether it's remaining in the hour or after, at the beginning, now you have more options. So it's 5:45 p.m. You can say that. You can also say it's 15 to, until, or till 6. You can also say it's a quarter to, until, or till 6. Remember, in time, quarter means 15. For money, that's something different. 12 a.m. You can say it's 12 a.m. or you can also say it's midnight. Midnight. That's common, especially if it's right at 12. 7:15 a.m. It's a quarter past 7. You can also say it's 15 past 7. Another thing I wanted to point out, and it goes back to this one. Let's say that it is 12:05 a.m. Okay? It's okay for you to say it's 5 after 12. If it seems a little bit low, then you can say that. It's 5 after 12, it's 7 after 12, past 12. Those would be okay. Going back to this one, it's 15 past 7, it's a quarter past 7. 12 p.m. It's noon. That's the common way to tell time, especially if it's right on the dot. Now, again, let's say that it's not. 12 p.m. Then it would be okay for you to say it's 12 after 12. Again, usually if the numbers are a little bit low, it's okay to say that. After, I want to say 30, after half, then we don't say that. I don't say it's 35 after 12. Then we start looking to the next hour. So anyways, guys, I hope this video was a little bit helpful. Again, these are just common ways to tell time. If you did enjoy the video, if you can please like and possibly subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And also, if there is a lesson that you are interested in seeing, please leave a comment down below. And I promise to make that happen in the very near future. As always, keep on speaking English, and until the next time, bye-bye for now.